There is a symbol, found in the heart of one of history's most discussed fraternities, that points to a profound and active power within you. We see the letter G suspended within the square and compass, and we are told it stands for geometry, for God, for the great architect. But these are destinations. What if the G is actually a map? Not of a place, but of a process, the very process by which a thought becomes a thing, an intention becomes your reality. This is not about secret handshakes, it's about the hidden handiwork of your own consciousness. Today, we will decode this map and you will discover the active principle it guards. This understanding, once integrated, changes everything about how you navigate your world. To begin, we must shift our gaze from the external symbol to the internal mechanics it represents. The fraternity uses the allegory of stone masonry for a precise reason. You are the rough ashlar, the uncut stone. Your daily life, your reactions, your wandering thoughts are the hammer and chisel. The work is the deliberate sculpting of the self. This is the great work. Its goal is not to construct a physical temple, but to evolve the quality of your inner sanctuary, your mind. Why the letter G? In English, it is the seventh letter. In esoteric traditions, 7 resonates with completion and inner architecture, 7 notes in a scale, 7 colors in light, 7 classical planets. It symbolizes a full spectrum, a complete system. The G at the center, therefore, suggests a complete, internal system for creation. It represents the 7 foundational faculties of your awareness, the 7 inner crafts you must master to become the architect of your life. Are you merely living in your mind, or are you actively building with it? Let's explore these 7 crafts. The first is perception. This is your raw reception of the world, but also your point of power. It is where you choose what to notice and what meaning to assign. An untrained perception sees only surfaces, a trained one seeks the pattern behind the appearance. The second craft is interpretation. Here, you take the raw data and construct your story. Is an obstacle a wall or a test of ingenuity? Your interpretation sets the trajectory of your energy. The third, and crucial, craft is imagination. This is the workshop of the mind. It is not daydreaming, but active envisioning. Here, formless thought wraps itself in the energy of an image, a vision. This is the sacred space where your future is first drafted. The fourth craft is feeling. Emotion is not a distraction, it is the voltage. It gives magnetic charge to your imagined vision. Desire, passion, heartfelt care, this is the fuel that propels an idea from the inner workshop toward manifestation. The fifth craft is will. This is the directed force, the decision to act. It is the bridge between the inner world and the outer. Without will, the most beautiful inner blueprint gathers dust. The sixth craft is memory. This is your vast library, holding not just personal history, but the patterns of human experience. It can trap you in old stories, or it can provide the wisdom of ages to inform your new creation. And the seventh, the crown of the system, is intuition. This is direct knowing, the silent voice of your deepest intelligence that bypasses logic. It is the inner compass that guides the application of all the other crafts. When these 7 work in concert, you are no longer building by chance. You are building by design. You are not finding your path. You are the architect, laying every stone. Now, we arrive at the core engine, the true meaning of the G. It is the generative principle. Think of it as the gravity of care. What do you truly, deeply care about? That care is a gravitational force in your psyche. It pulls your attention, it focuses your imagination, it charges your feeling, and it directs your will. Everything you have in your life exists because, at some level, you cared about it entering or remaining in your field. Your job, your relationships, your hobbies, all orbit centers of care. This principle is beautifully neutral. You can care about growth, or you can care about grievance. You can care about creation, or you can care about conflict. and your reality will generate accordingly. The G energy is the love, the care, the focused life force you invest. The sun does not ask if the seed is worthy, it simply gives, and generation occurs. Your focused attention and care operate on the same principle. They are a psychic sun, causing what they rest upon to grow. What in your life is flourishing from your care, and what is withering from your neglect? This moves us from theory to practice. The path of mastery, symbolized by that temple on the hill, is climbed not with feet, but with applied care. You must audit your G. Where are you spending this priceless currency of your attention and emotional energy? Is it on trivial dramas, on past regrets, on anxieties about a future you're not actively designing? The ritual work within these traditions is, at its heart, a technology for reallocating G. Through symbolic action and contemplative focus, you consciously withdraw care from unconscious habits and reinvest it into chosen ideals. You are not suppressing desire, you are transferring its power. You stop feeding the mental weeds and start watering the garden you wish to see bloom. This is the disciplined art of soulful economy. Your reality is a garden. What grows there depends entirely on where you focus your light. Therefore, the ultimate secret is that G is for Gnosis. Not intellectual knowledge, but knowledge earned through direct experience and inner knowing. You can be told water is wet, but you only know it by touching it. The system of the 7 crafts and the generative principle is not to be believed, but to be practiced and proven in the laboratory of your own life. Do you know you can shape your state of mind, or do you just hope? Do you know your focused care has creative power, or is it just a theory? The climb up the hill is the work of turning theory into knowing, belief into embodied truth. This is why these ideas have been guarded, not to hoard, but because they are potent. In misguided hands, they fuel obsession and ego. True mastery requires the parallel development of ethics and self-awareness. The goal is not to manifest trinkets, but to reconstruct your consciousness. The external results are merely echoes of an inner transformation. This journey of intentional self-creation is what we explore here on Winds of Thought. If this perspective has illuminated a new corner of your own inner workshop, please let us know. Liking this video helps these ideas reach others on a similar path. And if you wish to go deeper into mastering the winds of your own mind, make sure you are subscribed to Winds of Thought. Remember, the compass and square are tools for ensuring integrity of construction. Use them on yourself. Measure your thoughts. Square your actions with your deepest truth. And let your generative care, your G, build a reality of purpose and meaning. The temple is not out there. You are both the builder and the sacred site. What will you generate today?